This message is not reaching you by accident. It is not a coincidence that your eyes are here, your soul is stirred, and your heart is racing. Heaven has been trying to whisper to you through signs, dreams, and delays, but now the time has shifted, urgency has arrived, and what was once a gentle knock has turned into a divine shout. You are being summoned by the Spirit of the Lord. Archangel Michael has been dispatched, standing in authority, glowing in warning, not with rage but with a holy urgency, because there is something unfolding that involves your name, your destiny, and a meeting that cannot be missed. Someone is trying to fix a date to meet you. Not just any meeting. This is not casual. It is not a dinner. It is not a chance. This meeting was conceived in silence, in prayer, in thoughts unspoken. This meeting has been forming in the quiet shadows of time while you were busy living, doubting, hoping. And now, it is upon you. The person trying to reach you, trying to make this connection, is not trying alone. Heaven is trying too. And this is why Michael has intervened. Because the moment you are about to walk into is a divine appointment, and if you delay any longer, you risk the greatest regret of your life. You have only 2 minutes to respond, not just in real time, but in spiritual readiness. You are being tested in the now. You are being asked to sense beyond what you can see. You are being asked to listen beyond the noise. You are being asked to believe beyond the doubt. And in this moment, something in the spirit realm is moving at high speed. God says, I have waited for you to come to this awareness. I have allowed the delays, the heartbreak, the confusion, not to break you, but to position you. You were not abandoned. You were being prepared. And now that your soul is finally positioned, the window has opened. 2 minutes. Not just earthly time. 2 minutes in divine timing is a call to act immediately. A call to pay attention. A call to shift your focus from all that distracts you to what now demands your attention in the spirit. God says, you are standing at the edge of a beautiful but dangerous moment. Beautiful if you obey. Dangerous if you delay. The person who wants to meet you has been battling doubt, too. They've questioned if now is the right time. They've wondered if you are even real, if what they feel for you is mutual, or a spiritual delusion. But just like you are being tested, so are they. There has been confusion around them. There has been delay, not because they don't care, but because spiritual warfare was wrapped around their clarity. They were pulled by forces trying to silence their heart's cry. But God did not let them forget you. Even when their faith slipped, their thoughts returned to you like gravity to the earth. And now, they are rising in courage. They are moving toward you. But you must be ready to receive what is coming. Because if you are not spiritually ready, you will misread the signs, mistrust the message, or worse, miss the moment entirely. Archangel Michael is warning you because the devil has seen the glow around you. Yes, you. The one reading this. You are not small in the spirit. You are marked, and the enemy knows that your joy, your love, your restoration will trigger a chain reaction of blessings that others will also receive through you. That's why you've been under attack. That's why your mind has been clouded, your emotions unstable, your friendships tested, your peace disrupted. But this moment is not a trick. It is not another trap. It is a divine doorway. God says, this person has thought of you more than you know. They have cried. They have battled. They have even tried to erase you, but they cannot. Because what I planted cannot be uprooted. This meeting that is being set up is not just for love. It is for clarity. It is for purpose. It is for freedom. This person needs to look into your eyes. They need to speak something that they've never had the courage to say. They need to confess a truth that will shock you but also heal you. There is something they know they can only say to you face to face. They have tried to rehearse it in messages, in voice notes, in prayers, but every attempt failed. Because God reserved this moment to be sacred, physical, present, divine. And you, do not let your heart harden. You have waited. You have cried. You have begged heaven to send you a sign. This is that sign. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. Do not wait for another confirmation. This is the confirmation. The angelic realm has moved. A portal has opened. But portals don't stay open forever. You are within 2 spiritual minutes of a moment that could change your trajectory. God says, I want you to trust me again. I want you to allow yourself to hope again. I want you to believe that I did not forget you when I wrote your story. I have watched every injustice, every tear, every unanswered prayer. But I did not let it be the end. I preserved you for a divine appointment that will make sense of all your unanswered questions. This is not a fantasy. This is my orchestration. The person who is coming has something urgent to say. You may not expect what you will hear. You may even feel unready. But God says, if I let them come now, it is because you are ready, even if you feel afraid. Do not reject the one I am sending. Do not harden your heart. Do not cling to the pain of the past when I am trying to hand you a future wrapped in my mercy. This meeting will hold the truth. It will unlock secrets. It will dismantle lies that were planted in your heart to keep you bound. You will hear things that will make you weep, not because of pain, but because of the weight of release. This is your moment to heal. This is your moment to rise. This is your moment to understand why it all had to happen the way it did. The person who wants to meet you may be scared, but they are coming. They are stepping forward. They are fighting through pride, through fear, through every voice that told them to stay silent. They are coming because the angels have whispered to them, just like they are whispering to you now. They are coming because they can't keep living without clarity. They are coming because something inside them has said, now or never. And to you, God says, do not miss this. Do not be distracted. Do not be bitter. Do not run. You have asked me for proof that I still speak, that I still move, that I still send angels to intervene. This is the proof. The message. The moment. Michael has spoken. The Spirit has stirred. Now you must decide, will you respond, or will you let the moment pass like a whisper in the wind? Do not say later. Do not say tomorrow. The window is now. The spirit realm is watching. The angels are positioned. The enemy is panicking because he knows this connection will disrupt everything he's been trying to build against you. He's been building barriers of bitterness, misunderstanding, and delay. But one meeting, one real, spirit-led encounter, can destroy all those walls in a moment. God says, I will go before you. I will soften the hearts. I will prepare the space. I will cover the moment with peace. But you must show up. You must believe. You must be still enough to hear what is being said. 2 minutes. That's all. Not to rush, but to awaken, to shift, to believe. In 2 minutes, heaven can reposition everything. In 2 minutes, obedience can open a door that no man can shut. You are not seeing this message randomly. You are being chosen for something sacred. And while others may doubt, while others may laugh, while others may scroll past without understanding, heaven knows. God knows. Michael knows. And now, you know too. Let go of fear. Let go of what ifs. Let go of your plan. This is God's plan. And this is God's timing. Walk into it. Be ready. Be open. Be brave. You are not alone. You never were. This meeting will change everything. This message is not an accident. This is not something you should scroll past. This is not something you should delay. Right now, as you read this, a divine clock is ticking. A moment is unfolding in the spiritual realm that directly connects to your destiny. The words you are about to read are not ordinary. They are alive with the breath of God. The Spirit of the Lord has stirred this into motion. He has assigned angels to make sure your eyes fall upon this very message because He is desperate for you to understand the urgency. This is divine. This is real. And you have only 2 minutes to respond, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Something is coming that you were not expecting. Archangel Michael is trying to speak to you right now. His voice is not silent. It is not faint. It is loud in the realm of the spirit, but your distractions, your emotions, your fears, and your routines have muffled the divine alert system. The heavens are roaring with messages, and this one has your name on it. Someone is preparing to meet you. Someone has been instructed, yes, divinely instructed, to fix a date to encounter you. But this is no ordinary meeting. It is not a casual get-together. It is not romantic drama. It is not coincidence. This meeting is a defining moment. A crossroad. An appointed hour wrapped in human skin. And God says, respond now. Because what you do with this word, how you receive this message, will determine the next season of your life. The person who is fixing this date has been studying you from afar. They've been watching, praying, hesitating, and waiting for a sign. You are the sign. This message is the sign. Their soul has been tugging on heaven's sleeve saying, God, when is the time to reach out? And the answer is now. But before that door opens, before that conversation begins, God is preparing your heart. Because if you go into this meeting unarmed, unready, and unaware of who you truly are, you will misread it. You will reject what you prayed for. You will close the door to what God ordained. That is why the Archangel Michael, commander of the heavenly host, is speaking to you. There is a war in the atmosphere around you right now. Don't be fooled by silence in your home or stillness in your routine. Just because your phone isn't ringing doesn't mean the heavens aren't shaking. Just because people aren't checking in doesn't mean angels aren't being dispatched. God says this is spiritual. What is about to happen cannot be traced in logic or explained in human terms. It's going to look sudden, unexpected, unplanned. But God has been working behind the veil. The person coming toward you has had dreams. Dreams of you. Some of them they don't understand. Some of them have terrified them. But in those dreams is confirmation. They are seeing your face, but they don't know why. They are hearing your voice, but they've never met you in person. They are waking up in the middle of the night with your name on their lips, but they cannot explain the pull. God says, this is divine orchestration. Heaven is releasing information right now. And not everyone can hear it. Not everyone can interpret it. But you are chosen. You are sensitive in spirit. You have known for weeks that something big was about to break. And now, it is unfolding. This person has been trying to decide whether or not they should pursue this meeting. They have fears. They have doubts. They have been betrayed before. But the pull is too strong. And they are coming. Not because they are confident, but because God won't let them rest until they do. And when they come, they will say things you never expected to hear. Some of it will shock you. Some of it will bring tears to your eyes. But in their words is a mirror to your calling. They have something you need, and you have something they cannot live without. This is a kingdom connection. But be warned. The enemy also knows this meeting is about to happen. That's why confusion has been swirling in your atmosphere. That's why people from your past have suddenly reappeared. That's why certain doors that were once open are now closing. The enemy is hoping you'll be too tired to listen, too emotionally drained to recognize, too caught up in what went wrong to embrace what is going right. But God says, this is not the time to faint. Archangel Michael is fighting on your behalf. He has drawn his sword. He has stood in front of the demons that were assigned to stop you. And he is roaring one command over your life: move forward. There is someone in your life right now who is trying to sabotage this meeting. You may not realize it, but they've been whispering negativity. They've been planting doubts. They've been pretending to care, but their spirit is jealous. They know you are on the brink of something incredible, and they are afraid of being left behind. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to heal. Because the version of you they can manipulate is the one that stays broken. But God is pulling you out of that atmosphere. God is separating you from the leeches. God is removing every false relationship that drains your energy. Because the person He is bringing to you cannot walk into the toxic space you once allowed. This is your divine moment. This is not just a message, it is a countdown. You have only 2 minutes to decide in your spirit: will I let go of what no longer serves me? Will I believe what heaven is saying over what the world is showing me? Will I prepare my heart to meet someone who could change the course of my entire life? God says, yes, they want to meet you. But I want you to meet yourself first. The version of you that is bold. The version of you that no longer waits for permission. The version of you that understands your value. This meeting is not about romance. It is about recognition. They are coming to recognize who you are. They are coming to confirm what heaven has already declared. And when you look into their eyes, you will know, this was divine. Archangel Michael is still speaking. You can feel him. That chill down your spine. That thump in your chest. That burning behind your eyes. That is not fear. That is spiritual awareness. He is alerting you. The wind is shifting. The earth is groaning. The angels are gathering. Heaven is leaning in, waiting for your yes. Do not be surprised if today feels different. If people treat you differently. If certain things you were expecting are delayed. These are signs. These are shifts. These are the final preparations. Because within hours, not weeks, something will happen. You might receive a call, a message, a dream, a sudden appointment. And that moment will be the unfolding of what was written here. God says, respond in your spirit. Say yes in your heart. Clear the space. Make room. The enemy has sent distractions to confuse you. That's why your sleep has been restless. That's why you've been second-guessing yourself. That's why your emotions have been on edge. Because a meeting like this isn't small. It is prophetic. And prophetic moments always come with warfare. But take courage. Because Michael is near. He has been dispatched specifically for you. And he has not come empty-handed. He is holding divine intelligence, blueprints, coordinates, timelines, prophetic instructions. And your name is written in bold at the top. Do not delay. Do not brush this off. The person who is preparing to meet you is just as nervous as you are. But God is calming their heart right now, just like He is calming yours. When they come, recognize them. Listen carefully. Because their mouth will speak your destiny, and your voice will awaken their purpose. This is a divine collision. Two stories merging. Two journeys crossing paths. And the fruit of this meeting will shake everything around you. You have no idea the chain reaction this meeting will set off. New relationships. New doors. Hidden enemies exposed. Secret supporters revealed. Generational curses broken. Financial doors opened. Emotional healing released. Anointing intensified. This is a divine date, and it is being marked on the calendar of heaven. But you must respond. Right now. The countdown has started. And you only have 2 minutes to shift your posture. Spiritually. Mentally. Emotionally. Say yes to God. Say yes to the divine instruction. Say yes to the faith required to embrace the unexpected. Archangel Michael is still watching. He is hovering. His wings are stretched wide. His sword is glowing. And he is not going to leave until this meeting happens. Because the heavens have waited long enough. The appointed time is now. The appointed person is on the way. And your life, your whole life, is about to change. Because you dared to listen. Because you didn't scroll past. Because you believed this message was for you. And it is. It always was. And now the clock stops. Because your spirit just said yes.